desperately wanting to avoid an 0-2 start.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Joshua Carty ready to get this one started. And off we go from KC. Brown now to return it. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll step up and run. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know what is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have the Eagles' first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Automatic first down.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's McCaffrey. A second effort, and he is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Eagles. That his first touchdown of the new year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
the biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball, but he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and the fun of that is the play of the quarter.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Home to try.
On play action, it's Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And he will kick this one across into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chiefs. Joshua Party comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Brown now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now Penix going to get it forward on a pop pass. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 22.
So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 11. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. He gets that to Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Chiefs offense ready for their second possession. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7 in all outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets, Rams and Jags will also play in London week 6 and 7. The Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. On first down, Herbert. Moving to his left. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. To give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the pick product, James Conner. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Second and 5. They'll go again here to Conner. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
Brings up
Third down and 3. On play action now, Herbert. Open man, right side, he's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
14 yards. That's
This is Conner. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll go right back to Conner. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be taken in by Conner. So the Eagles use their first timeout here.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now fourth down and 1.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs. On first down, it's Penix. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They picked up 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Philadelphia.
Plan. It's Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Gonna throw again. Throw out wide to Godwin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. That is caught out wide on the RPO.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On second down. And he'll take it on in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mixing run, mixing pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10.
Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
At the 31-yard line.
Easy. We'll go orange.
Now it's Herbert. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
2-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. Unloads downfield looking for McCoy. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind, interested to see how they fit in the league as this season gets going.
Yeah, you know, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. And Cam Ward goes #1, and then obviously with Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit, Mike, I think you look at Ashton Genty. He gets drafted by Vegas. He's now with the Raiders.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Darius
his head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it from no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down. We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal. McCaffrey is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead.
21-7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. How it changes the feeling coming into this week a little.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
Herbert to throw on second down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Herbert to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Herbert now on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Herbert is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And they have definitely righted some wrongs after the loss of the opener. They have the lead here, and they start this possession 1st and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. Here comes the Eagles punt team. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Singletary. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. Herbert now on 1st down. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Here's Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 yards.
Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Throwing again, Herbert. He connects with Gray on that one. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's caught. That's Lane. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And stop it with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take an 8. Second and 11. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.